Hi, welcome to Lumen Finance. Lumen Finance is a Web3 invoice financing platform for liquidity providers to earn yields on their crypto and for SMEs to gain cash flow on their invoices. Let me just demo to you how it works. So on the left, you'd see the account connected for any liquidity provider. I've already connected to the Writer wallet. Let me just disconnect and connect it again. So this is the account address. I can choose to mint tokens. These are USDC tokens which are custom made just for demo purposes, so anybody can mint them. Let me just sign. So I've made the minting process fairly straightforward. You just mint 1,000,000 of those tokens. So I can choose to fund Lumen with those tokens as well. Maybe I'll just put in 100,000. And you can see that the total value deposited has increased. Great. So on the screen on the right, you'll see this is the admin account. This is to be in charge of all the admin functions that we will use later. So let me just switch accounts from my user to the business who wants to obtain loans. Let me just switch to separate account. Yep. So I'll click on get funding. So this is the invoice amount, invoice number, and the repayment date. Maybe I just put the invoice amount as 50,000. And I'll put the invoice number as 2. For the repayment date, maybe I'll just put it, increase it by a few minutes. So for a business to request a loan, they have to first be whitelisted. So in this case, I've already whitelisted this address in the smart contract on the admin side of things. Great. So from the admin, I can search up invoice number 2, and then it should populate these details. So we can see over here it's not approved. The invoice amount is 50,000, and the repayment date is this. This is the requester. So I can choose to approve this invoice, and maybe I'll just put a fee rate of 5%. So you have to pay back the interest of 5%. Let me just approve the loan. Yes, loan approved, success. So if I try to view the invoice again, it should say that yes, this is approved, and the invoice is 50,000, whereas the loan amount is 47,500 due to the fees. So on the admin side, how we think that it will work in the real world is that the admin will do KYC on the business, and they also take a look at the invoice, and they will choose to approve or reject the loan. So now that the loan has been approved, as a business, I will be able to claim the loan. Yep, from invoice number 2. So if I go back to Lumen Finance, I should see that my balance should increase, and indeed it does. So upon maturity of the loan, I would try to pay back the loan, say invoice number 2. Let me see if this works. Okay, so loan repaid, success. So if I go back to the main page, I should see, yeah, you can see that the fees earned has increased. And I've paid back the loan as well. So if I go back to my user account, I want to withdraw some funds and earn yields on my liquidity. So let me just withdraw the funds. I deposited like 100,000. So I just put in 100,000. So this will be converted into shares. And the withdrawal amount should be more than 100,000. Okay, so withdraw success. You can see that initially I had like 1,000,000 credits, and now I've got 1,001,125. So I've earned some U on my crypto. Great, and that's all for the demo.